Alright guys, so we have a Whirlpool stove, and what we're doing here now is the stove is not reaching temperature. So this is temporary. It's a temporary fix, pretty much. So what I'm using here is a magnetic. What it does, it you can use these to check for relays and coils, and it sends a signal when the coil is activated, and so you can know that the relay on the board is making contact, or it's getting a signal to make contact to close the switch to turn on the 120 going to one side. So the issue with this board is the relay is bad. So I'm either going to replace the board or the relay, but this is just a temporary fix. I mean, technically it's totally fine once it is fixed, meaning what I'm going to use to complete the repair is totally safe, totally fine. It can get you by until you order a board or change the relay out. Now we're dealing with a bake, and oh, by the way, if you're not 100% sure that you can do this, do not do it. This is electricity. It will kill you. And this is a live test, so you want to be careful not to do it with the stove plugged in. You can still do it. Just unplug the stove and do everything I'm doing. Just, be mindful. So the stove right now is in bake, and we're just measuring the relay as it turns on and off. So basically it's cycling on and off, and you want it to stay on. Previously it stayed off, did not come back on. So now what we're doing is I'm going to use a magnet. It's a round magnet is the first, but then for the repair I'm going to use a smaller magnet, which is not as powerful. So basically what I'm doing is using the magnets to help the coil on the relay to be stronger so that it turns on and off. Not strong enough to stay on, but when the coil is activated, the coil will stay on with the help of the magnet. As you can see, in the final step, it is working. The stove came to temperature and everything worked great. So we are going to order the relay. I might have a video on that, but in the meantime, it is fixed. It is working. So enjoy the rest of the video. I think, this is it. So thanks for watching. I want to point something out real quick. Make sure that when you're activating the relay, you unplug the stove and you'll hear a click, and that tells you that the relay is now activated. So plug the stove in and see if it gets hot, and that will tell you that it's on or it's off. Oh, also guys, you can also add a little bit of silicone just to keep the magnet in place when you do this, and break the magnet, cut it in half so it's not sticking too far above the relay when you do it. And also those alligator clips, they're actually on the element wires. So just be mindful, make sure nothing is touching metal, work safe, and be careful. Thank you.